the Mississippi River, and the skyline of New Orleans. As beautiful as ever on this terrific night in the Big Easy. We are just about ready to get underway here in Game 2 of the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. 2K Sports brings it to you live once again. And tonight, it's the New Orleans Pelicans going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you very much. We know Rudy Gobert is ultra competitive, but he knows it's not about winning his individual matchup. He said, it's a 5-on-5 game, a team concept. That's always been my mindset. Obviously, I take pride in being the best defensive player in this league, but I play to win. That's my focus. Kevin?
Thanks, David. That's David Aldridge, our NBA Hall of Famer. Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Paul, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Jerome in at the 3. And for New Orleans, they've got Junior. Antetokounmpo is out there with Adebayo. Then there's Lonzo Ball, and it's Leonard in at the small forward position. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Jerome. He gets it in there. Jerome's got the first points up on the board for Oklahoma City.
Still growing as a true lead guard, Gilgeous-Alexander is a high...
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. It sound right, boys. It sound right, boys. It sound right, boy.
Whatever they need.
away.
There's 14 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Grant outside. Now the dish to Okafor. Count that bucket. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here, and this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat.